Hey guys, is Germany preparing to protect its infrastructures against threats from hackers in a possible Russian attack? In this video, you will discover the details of the Deutschland Operational Plan, the military and civilian strategies, and Germany's crucial role in European defense. The Operation Deutschland, a 1,000-page document released by the German government with the main guidelines of a plan to protect infrastructures German in case of Russian attack. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, perceptions of security in Europe have shifted dramatically. Germany, historically a major economic and military power in Europe, finds itself at the center of attention, developing detailed strategies to protect its infrastructure, ensure NATO troop mobility, and counter modern threats like cyber attacks and sabotage. The so-called German Operational Plan is one of the most critical documents of this strategy. To understand its motivations, we need to take a step back and analyze how European geopolitics have evolved over recent decades. During the Cold War, Germany was expected to be the battleground between the West and the Soviet bloc in the event of war. Both NATO and the Warsaw Pact placed Europe at the heart of their nuclear deterrence strategies. But with German reunification in 1990, many believed the risk of large-scale conflict had disappeared for good. This illusion was shattered in 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea. Putin demonstrated his willingness to use military force to alter European borders. In response, NATO strengthened its military presence in Poland, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, member states that share direct borders with Russia. Germany, with its central location and advanced infrastructure, has long served as the logistical hub for U.S. operations in Europe. This role became even more critical with Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. This marked a definitive turning point, especially for Germany, which realized that the European geopolitical landscape had changed forever. Under Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Germany announced an unprecedented investment of 100 billion euros to modernize its armed forces, the Bundeswehr. This move aimed to address severe readiness issues that had hindered Germany's ability to respond to military threats effectively. Despite operating some of the world's most advanced defense systems, Germany lacked sufficient air, naval, and ground units ready to defend its territory in the event of a surprise attack. A pivotal step in this modernization effort was the creation of the German Territorial Command. This new entity not only oversees military defense, but also manages civilian crises like pandemics and natural disasters. In November 2024, Russia revised its military doctrine to permit the use of nuclear weapons in response to conventional threats. This shift heightened concerns across Europe, particularly in Germany, prompting accelerated preparations for extreme scenarios. Now let's delve into the core of Germany's strategy to confront crises and conflicts, particularly those involving Russia. This plan is more than a military document. It's a comprehensive approach to national security during times of tension and war. The German Operational Plan, developed by the Territorial Command under Lieutenant General Andre Bodemann, integrates military and civilian capabilities to address modern threats, including cyber attacks, sabotage, and disinformation, areas where Russia has specialized. In the event of war, the plan outlines critical objectives, ensuring the mobility of NATO troops and equipment through German territory. In a conflict with Russia, initial battles are expected to occur in Eastern Europe. This would require uninterrupted movement of hundreds of thousands of troops, thousands of vehicles, and tons of supplies through Germany to multiple Eastern European fronts, protecting critical infrastructure such as energy grids, transportation networks, and communication systems. Communications are particularly vital for coordinating a military response of this magnitude. The plan also emphasizes the integration of civilian and military efforts to maximize national resilience. In a severe military crisis, active civilian support is essential to prevent chaos on the home front. It anticipates the movement of up to 200,000 military vehicles and nearly 1 million Allied troops across Germany in a conflict scenario. To support this, it calls for the construction of alternative routes and the identification of strategic supply depots. Germany faces an increasing number of cyber attacks, particularly targeting energy and transportation sectors. In the event of a conflict, these attacks are expected to intensify in both frequency and severity. To counter these threats, the plan includes modernizing digital infrastructure and installing advanced monitoring systems. It also directs private companies to prepare contingencies, such as training employees for critical roles and investing in autonomous energy sources like diesel generators. Collaboration with emergency services and local governments is seen as crucial. While the German operational plan is a national strategy, it is closely aligned with NATO's collective defense efforts. NATO's deterrence strategy hinges on demonstrating robust defense capabilities. Military exercises like Defender Europe test the readiness of allied forces and act as a visible deterrent to potential aggressors. Germany's geographical position makes it a key entry point for NATO troops and equipment, underscoring the importance of coordination with other European nations. Despite progress, the plan faces significant challenges. The Bundeswehr still lacks sufficient troops to fully implement the strategy. While creating national security regiments is a step in the right direction, it may take years to achieve full capacity. The strong integration of civilian and military sectors means failures in critical systems could undermine the plan's effectiveness. Additionally, increasing disinformation campaigns and cyberattacks require a more coordinated response involving new technologies and enhanced public awareness. The German operational plan represents a monumental effort to prepare Germany and Europe for uncertain times. It reflects not only the evolution of military strategies, but also the necessity of integrating all layers of society into a unified effort. But the question remains, are Germany and its allies truly ready to face the challenges of an increasingly volatile world and a Russia that grows more aggressive in its pursuit of expansion and conquest? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the best news from the military and political world.